Good evening. I figured I would do live with Lacey tonight just because it's been a really great day. So I'm just going to get a few seconds to allow people to join and we will get started. It's really late at night and I know it's a Saturday night and there's a lot going on, so I don't even know if anybody will join, but we'll see if somebody does. I'm tired too, so hopefully y'all can hear me. Okay. Hi, Jessica. I think I'll just go ahead and get started since I have one viewer. Thank you so much, Jessica, for being here. So tonight I just kind of wanted to, I was thinking about not going live just because I'm really exhausted. It's been a great day. Hi, Ashley. It's been a great day, but it's been a long day. So, if I'm keeping you awake, Jessica, by all means, you can go to bed and watch the replay. I definitely don't want to make you lose sleep, but thank you. I do appreciate all your support. So today was a really, really busy but great day, but I am tired. So my energy level might be a little different. Who knows? I might get talking and I'll just pop out of my shell. Like I said, I have this whole problem where I'm really, really ready to go to bed. And then it's like this, I'm telling you, I think I'm a gremlin. If you've ever seen those movies, they're really, really old. I'm definitely aging myself right now. But if you've seen those movies, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm like a gremlin. You, like late at night, it's like I just flip a switch and I should be going to bed, but then it's like, ooh, instant, energy. Who knows? My sleep schedule is crazy. Meh. Getting ready to start classes. This might help me, hopefully. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to get on here and, right, Ashley, it's a horrible problem to have, especially when you have a lot to do. No sleep. Hashtag team no sleep. But I just wanted to get on here, today was just a really, really great day, and my heart is completely full. It's just been a great day, and I just kind of want to talk about my day. I'm just going to chat. And if you guys have questions or you want to see makeup, that's fine too, because I know that's kind of what I'm known for. But otherwise, let's just chat. Let's just talk about, great things happening in our lives and great people who are around us and support us, and it's just been a really, really great day. Yes, hashtag team no sleep for sure. Okay, so today, kind of started as any normal day. I woke up early. I had some meetings at Kappa Delta. My girls are back. I love it when my girls come back. My Kappa Delta girls have been in my life for 8.5 years now. They're honestly like daughters to me. I mean, okay. I want to say they're too old to be my daughters, but you look so pretty. Thank you, Brittany. My hair was a hot mess. It's so humid, and my hair is naturally curly / wavy. It's not the pretty curls that some girls have. It's the weird beach waves that sometimes look great, but then other times it's oh no, we're going to be frizzy and we're going to be crazy, and that was today. So tossed it up into a little bun. So thank you. I'm good to know that in my hot mess moments I can still look decent. So yeah, it started as any day. My Kappa Delta girls are back. I love them. I'm so excited. It's recruitment season, which is always really energizing for me. I sleep even less during recruitment season, and there's a lot of chaos and stress that comes with that. If you know anything about sorority recruitment, you'll know what I'm talking about, but it just energizes me. It's one of those things that I truly, completely love, and I've done it for 8 years, and so it's something that I feel like every year I learn more, and I've just really honed those skills, and it's just something I completely love. So I'm excited they're back. And so, I mean, normal day, woke up early, went there, but after that I had plans to take my son to the air show. Just thinking, okay, this is going to be a fun thing, but if any of y'all know me or know yourselves, because I hear this from people all the time, my phone, my car charger must have stopped working because I was trying to charge my phone on the way to the air show. Well, come to find out, we get to the air show, charger's not working. So my phone's at 20% charge. So it's Great, my phone's basically dead. You know, and with this business and even like my day job, like I unfortunately have to be glued to my phone because I get emails from work, I get emails from Limelight, you know, I have friends who are kind of all over the place, different time zones and all that, you know, and I want to be accessible for them. Like, you know, my boyfriend works on the railroad, so he's got wonky hours. You know, I just want to be accessible, good or bad. Like, yes, I'm glued to my cell phone. Like I said, don't judge. A lot of us are, whether we choose to admit it or not. Let's just be honest. But my phone was basically dead. So, kind of stressful and irritating, but it was such a blessing because it really allowed me, and I'm going to kind of hop all over my day, so don't think I'm going in any order. But anyway, my phone, it really allowed me just to kind of take a moment to be disconnected for once. And an extra battery, yeah, I definitely probably need to, but yeah. But anyway, so like today I was irritated and stressed about that, but it worked out great. So I take my son to the air show, you know, and we wait in a line for like an hour to get a helicopter ride. He's been begging me for this helicopter ride for over a year. So it's like, okay, here's my opportunity because I don't have a helicopter. I don't know anybody who has a helicopter. So it's like for a year I'm sitting here thinking, how am I going to get this boy a helicopter ride? Like he's begging for one. I don't drive helicopters. Like I do a lot of things, but that is not one of them. So anyway, we have this air show and and so we go and we're waiting in line and it was so hot and so humid and you're standing on the runway basically. And you know, like I said, hot, humid, miserable just to stand in line, but we're in this line for an hour and like not having my phone was stressful, but after a while, like after actually getting to be plugged in and not plugged into my phone, like but plugged into what was happening around me, it was awesome. Like I pay tons of attention to my son, but I think what happens is a lot of times we think, oh, we're not on our phone that much, but I guarantee you're on your phone a lot more than you think you are. I know I'm guilty. I know 95% of people are guilty. So like, I'm not sitting here and I'm not trying to make excuses. Like it happens. We've all been there. But today was one of those like magical moments where a terrible circumstance really led to a really great thing. So, you know, my son was I just had a really great quality day with him. You know, him and I got to bond over, I mean, the fact that we were miserable in horrible heat standing on asphalt, you know, sweating, whatever, which, by the way, one makeup thing, just one. I've been sweating all day. Look at this. My makeup, I reapplied lipstick. I will be honest with that. I did reapply lipstick, but hello, it has stayed. So yeah, see, thank you. Like, I get so irritated when someone says, oh, I'm so guilty of being on my phone all the time, and people are so judgy and like, ooh, you shouldn't be on your phone. Blah, 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 blah. Come on. Those people making those comments, guarantee you, have been guilty of that at one point in their life. So let's just cut the bull crap. We all do it. What color lipstick do you have on? Wedding cake. Love it. Love me some wedding cake. Like I said, I did reapply that, so don't think this lasted all day through sweat and eating and all that. So yeah, like that's the first thing I want to say. My heart is just so full. Like we had such a good day together, and I didn't even go buy a new car charger. You know, at this point it's like I'll pick up one tomorrow. Is it a matte finish? It's a liquid lipstick that dries to matte, but Wedding Cake has shimmer in it. So like Wedding Cake is one of our enduring lip colors that does have shimmer. So it kind of gives you the best of both worlds. So anyway, like, I just really got to plug in with him, and we had a great day. I mean, normal 4-year-old behavior at times, but honestly, he was so good. And okay, I've never been on a helicopter, and the thought of it before we went was super exciting. We're in line, still excited. We get to be like there's 4 rides in front of us, and I start freaking out. I'm like, I've ridden in a plane before, no problem. When it takes off, I kind of get a little motion sick, but I never actually get sick. It's just kind of like I get really hot. It's almost like a hot flash, but not, because I'm not that old yet. Thank the Lord. But so we're getting closer and I'm starting to get really anxious. He's really excited, so I'm completely hiding the fact that inside I'm freaking out. I've never been in a helicopter. It's one of those like really little ones. So there's a seat up front for the pilot and 2 little seats in the back. So you're talking like a Mazda Miata sized helicopter. Tiny. And I'm not claustrophobic, but I've never been in a helicopter, and it's tiny, and I have my 4-year-old with me, just me and him, and I know if I freak out, he'll freak out, so like a whole mix of emotions. So I'm super anxious, nervous, a little scared, but yet trying to hold it all together to be like, okay, Bryson, this is so fun, like this is nothing to worry about. We finally get up there. And the guy who's like helping us on the helicopter must have noticed. He's like, hey guy, to Bryson, hey little guy, you're really excited, aren't you? And Bryson, of course, is bouncing off the walls. And he looks at me, he's like, you don't look so excited. I'm like, I'm terrified right now. Like, I'm gonna do it for my son, because I would do anything for Bryson. Unless he asked me to jump out of the helicopter. You're on your own. I'm not doing that. I will not jump out of a plane. So whatever. The guy assures me, he's like, have you ridden an airplane? And I was like, yeah, but I get like the a nervous flash, like a nervous hot flash. I'm always fine, but it's just taking off and landing. Freaks me out. It's just, I don't like it. He assures me the helicopters are really smooth and I will have no problems. I don't trust him. I'm like, you're some random guy trying to sell me a helicopter ride. Like, I paid $25 for this. Of course you're going to tell me that. So, whatever. Like, it is our turn. Bryson's super excited. I'm trying to feed off his excitement instead of, like, revealing the fact that I'm terrified right now. So, we get on the helicopter. The guy buckling me in, helped me in, assures me this is going to be fine. It's really smooth. No problems. You know what? I should have trusted him. It was so smooth. Like, I wish I could take a helicopter everywhere. Airplanes are fine. I love flying because I hate being in a car for 16 hours to go anywhere. I love flying. But honestly, like the helicopter, we're sitting there and we're talking and I'm trying to be like, Bryson, this is going to be so fun, because there are literally windows all around me. So it's a tiny space, but there's windows everywhere. So if I get sick or if I freak out, I'm still seeing everything going on beneath me. So I'm still anxious. So I'm talking to him, and all of a sudden I look out, and we're in the sky, like, in the sky. I didn't even feel us take off. Like, it really is the smoothest thing I've ever ridden. Like, yes, talking yourself out of fear. Okay, y'all always tell me, or, like, people who see me, they always say, you're so comfortable on camera. Like, you're so calm and collected. No, I'm not. I sit here for 10 minutes with my little nervous hot flash and I freak out and I write notes like, what am I covering? And I have to talk myself into it. So like all of you who keep saying, I can't go live, I'm too scared, I promise you can do it. And every video I do, it gets me further and further out of that fear, to where now instead of 10 minutes talking myself into it, I might only have kind of like mentally prepare for 5 minutes. But okay, so back to this helicopter ride. I mean, it has all these meetings. I'm sorry, I'm going off on tangents. I'm exhausted. Whatever. This is my ADD kicking in. Sorry. But yeah, the helicopter ride, I want to do it again. $25 is cheap for a helicopter. I know. We went to Colorado and he wanted one. It was $100 for 5 minutes. Like, we got a 10-minute helicopter ride and it was only $25. Like, helicopter rides are super expensive. But I want to go on another one. So if any of you guys have connections and can get Bryson and I another helicopter ride, please hook us up, because I loved it. I was terrified for nothing. And everybody kept telling me it was going to be fine. And I think that this happens in life so often. We sit here and we talk ourselves into being terrified of something. Our inner mind, we're sitting here churning on something like, ooh, this interview, I'm terrified. Like, you talk yourself into being so scared. I did the same thing whenever I had Bryson. I had convinced myself that labor was the worst thing ever, and okay, bad example because it is. But like, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. And I think it's because as humans, we just have this tendency to be like, this is going to be awful. This is going to be awful. You should be scared. Like, this is out of your comfort zone. Don't do this, you know, and that little voice inside that everybody has, regardless of how confident you are, like, it's there. Some people are better at tuning it out, and I can tune it out a lot of times, but I'm allowing someone who I don't know to take me and my son, who I'm super protective of, thousands of feet in the air in, like, a little bitty, like, bubble, basically, a bubble with wings, or propellers, or whatever you want to call them. So I got nervous, but it was so enjoyable. Like, it's an experience I'm happy I had, and Bryson loved it. He wants to go again. So like I said, if anybody has connections, like, let me know, because I want to go again. I would love to take, like, a long scenic helicopter ride. It would be gorgeous. The next thing this boy is trying to talk me into is a hot air balloon ride. I don't know that I can go that far out of my comfort zone. We'll see. The hot air balloon freaks me out. Like, I'm not even excited. I'm just terrified. But, you know, again, that's probably just my subconscious being like, oh, you should be scared of this. You're taking a balloon into the air, blah, blah, blah. You know, so maybe, I mean, I think that it's good to kind of get yourself out of those fearful moments. So maybe I'll do it. Like, maybe if I ever see a hot air balloon ride, maybe I will just do it. I may pee myself. Sorry if that's TMI. I may pee myself, but maybe it'd be healthy for me. Well, I'm just going to convince myself that it'd be healthy for me. Let me read some of these comments. My first time in a plane ever was like a very small 2 or 3 person plane. I was terrified because I'm scared of heights. Planes freak me out too. The landing and the take. Yeah. Actually, the first plane ride I had was like a big, like, Delta plane. It was fine. But one time I was flying for a conference to North Carolina. Well, you don't take, I think it was Charlotte. You don't take a flight directly to Charlotte. Like, you take it to somewhere else, and then you take this itty bitty tin can, like, little plane with no air, itty bitty thing into Charlotte. Terrifying. I don't ever want to do that again. I'm taking baby steps, and I can't stay still. Like, I have to walk around to get rid of the nervousness to do videos. Pacing, I used to be like that. Now I just kind of sit in my chair and I take notes. Like, I have a notebook full of, like, notes of live videos before I've gone on, because it's like, if I don't organize my thoughts, I'm going to get on and it'll basically be like a video tonight, because my notes consist of like 5 words. And my ADD would be like, talk about this. No, talk about this. Ooh, something shiny. So tonight I didn't prepare very much. I pretty much just chugged a Red Bull and got on here. So my energy's starting to kick in. Definitely know about that inner voice, though. Definitely had panic attacks literally every night before going on stage modeling shows in front of like 300 or more people. Yes, like, it happens. But Ashley, you know what? You've done that, and you've done awesome. So that's a great example of you talking yourself out of the fear. It's something I try to do, but it's like small things. Like, okay, I need to do this presentation, and so, like, I talk myself into it, and that's not bad. Yes, squirrel. You know, but like I said, allowing some stranger to take me and my son thousands of feet in the air, and that's scary. Like, that's scary. Maybe I'm super actually, I know I'm crazy overprotective. Bryson's my only kid, and he's like a miracle baby, so, like, I'm super protective of him. Good or bad, that's just me. So allowing, and he was like a young guy. I mean, this isn't a seasoned helicopter pilot. This was a young guy. Needless to say, I had all kinds of, like, thoughts coming in, being like, don't do this, don't do this. But I'm happy I did. Bryson loved it. He wants to go again. Like, he told me I need a helicopter. If I had $1 million, I would buy him a helicopter, and I would pay someone to fly it. Who am I kidding? I'm not going to fly it. But he wants to go again. So I'm going to have to figure that out, because it really was enjoyable. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. And it's one of those fun moments where I talked myself out of a fear, and it was awesome. So, and then to go more with Bryson, like, I just have had a wonderful day with my son. Like, he is just awesome. Ashley, I didn't get to talk to him. Like, he had these, like, headphone things on. I think he was talking to us, but I couldn't hear anything. I didn't even see the guy's face. He was sitting in front of me. I blindly let this guy fly me. Thanks, Jennifer. I have a boyfriend. Very happy with my boyfriend. But next time I'll get his number for any of you single gals. But yeah, so then like after that we went, Ashmore has its like annual Ashmore Days. It's just this little small town, like little bitty thing that they have. And we went there and we had a good time. It was again hot. Like at this point I'm hot. So I'm not in the best of moods, but for Bryson, like, you know, he wants to play on the playground equipment and all that, fine. They had a little petting zoo there, which was fun. We had a good time there. But we were leaving, and one of the firemen from Ashmore Fire Department, phenomenal fire department, by the way, especially after tonight, he saw Bryson and I checking out the fire truck, and Bryson was like, oh, look at those hoses. Is that how they put out the fire? And he was just really, really, like, really into it. And I don't know if it was the chief. He had a different colored shirt on, so I don't know. Again, I don't know if he was the chief or who he was, but he must have been somebody important. But he comes up, and he's like talking to my son about the fire truck and me, and he goes, do you want to take a ride? To my son. And Bryson's like, Mom, can I take a ride? And I was like, because I'm sitting here thinking, no. Like, I know you're the fire chief or whatever, and I can trust you, but you're not just taking my son away from me. No. And the guy's, oh, no, you're coming too. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Like, we'll ride in the fire truck. He'd love that. Bryson loves fire trucks. I mean, every 4-year-old boy does. So we go on a ride in this fire truck around town, like just completely random. Like I hadn't seen anybody else going for rides. The guy just came up and asked. And Bryson loved it. Like the whole time he's sitting there going, Mom, this fire truck is really cool. It's so much bigger than your car, and look at all these buttons. Like just a little kid, like super curious, super excited over a ride. And it was so much fun just seeing his eyes light up. So, and the guy must have been getting a lot of enjoyment out of it too, because Bryson's asking him, like, what's this button for? What does this gauge do? And the guy said, oh, it helps the transmission pump water. And Bryson's like, what's a transmission? Obviously raised by a single mom, because I know what a transmission is, but I can't answer that question. Like, I don't know. So the guy is having a hoot with him. You know, I'm just kind of sitting there enjoying, like, the moment. And he takes us to the fire station, and Bryson gets like this private tour of like all the trucks in the fire station, and he just had a ball. Like he got to see all of the, I am not savvy on firefighter stuff, but like their, I don't want to say outfit. Like I know that's not right. Uniform? Is it a uniform? I don't know, like their coats and their boots and their helmets, like, yeah, their uniform, right? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody who knows. Like, do they call them a uniform? Gear, whatever. So Bryson's having so much fun, and he takes us around town, and he puts this, like, we pass our house, and the guy's like, do you want to say hi to the house? And he hits the button for the siren just like quickly to say hi to our house, and Bryson thought that was amazing. Like he just had a ball on this very simple little ride. Thank you, Jennifer. I sounded like so stupid right there, but I just don't know. And Bryson just had so much fun, and it just filled my heart, like, to the brim. And it was just such a simple thing. I mean, and it just kind of reminds me how, like, as adults, we forget that. We don't think about things like from the mind of a child. You know, how tiny little things in our lives, like anything, whether it's a stranger at a store being like, I love that outfit, you look so good in that dress. Like, we just kind of take it for granted as an adult. But as a kid, like, every little thing is so exciting and so fun. And it was, I'm going to tell you right now, there's probably going to be tears in this video at some point, just because, like, it's just been such a great day. I'm going to stop. But, I mean, hang on. I did not mean to do this. I'm sorry. Okay. Whew. Our palettes are multi-purpose. You can fan yourself. And it's more than just this. So we're going to go into just how great of a day this is. But anyway, like, as adults, we really need to enjoy things more. Like, live in the present, take the moment in, and just enjoy something, you know? You get a helicopter ride and just enjoy it. Oh my God! I really did not mean to do this. Oh my goodness. Hi, live with Lacey on a Saturday night. Like, this is my life. Bunker gear or turnout gear or uniform. Thank you. Like I said, I was kind of a hot mess there for a minute. I had no idea what you call it. But yeah, like, just enjoy life. You know, you never know what's going to happen, and just try to be more like a child. Like, it was so awesome being unplugged from my phone and seeing that. My makeup is gonna go everywhere. I'm so sorry. We'll see how good makeup stands up to tears. And if any guys are on here, I know you guys don't like emotions, and I apologize, whatever. I do not look pretty when I cry, not at all. Woo-wee. No, I am a very ugly crier, and I will completely own that and admit to that, but thank you so much, Jessica. I adore you. Can I put you in my pocket and just like take you out anytime I need some positive affirmation? Like, you can be my little Polly Pocket, Jessica Pocket, and I'll take you everywhere. But yeah, so I'm going to move past that because obviously I can't talk about this without crying. So I just think that it's important that we kind of enjoy life like a kid would. I mean, a button that made a noise on a truck made him completely happy. And like at the end of the day, I said, Bryson, did you have a great day? And he's like, Mommy, we need to do this more often. I loved spending the day with you. We did so many fun things. Can we do it again? And I said, a helicopter ride? He goes, no, let's just go and have fun. How can you not cry from that? Like, that was, he tells me all the time he loves me and wants to cuddle with me and how I'm his only mom and he loves me infinity times infinity. Like, I have no doubt that he loves me, but it's just so affirming as a parent when you get those moments. Hugging you right now through the computer, and I'm always like, I know you are, Ashley. Like, we should strive to be like you, because you really are. Okay, we're gonna kind of move past that. Let me mark off what I've talked about. Okay, one other thing that's kind of filling my heart is my boyfriend David has been working really, really hard for like a year, and I just kind of want to brag on him for a minute because it's been a tough year. You know, he started a job with the railroad. They're gone a lot. You know, we're already long distance. You know, he lives about an hour and a half away from me, which isn't crazy amount. Like, he's not 2,000 miles away, but like, it's just enough with when both of us have a busy schedule that it kind of keeps us apart more often than we like. But he's been working really, really hard for a year to get through like the training program. And of course they laid off some people for a while, so it's taken longer than it should. But he has been so amazing. Like, he makes time for Bryson and I and makes us feel special, even though I know he's completely swamped with doing everything. And like, he's just been really, really awesome. Anyway, he's finally made it through that, and he is getting what they call marked up. And that's happening like this coming week, and I cannot be happier for him. And for one thing, like, this is a big deal. I should not talk when I'm emotional because I should not be crying right now, but it's still hard when they're not right there. Yeah, Jennifer, I'm so, like, I hate complaining about not seeing someone when you're in a position like you. So I apologize, and I really hope I don't offend you because I know you have it a million times worse. Those of you who don't know my friend Jennifer, which probably most of you don't, her husband's deployed right now. So, and she has 2 small children. So hopefully that was okay, Jennifer. But thank you. Like, truly thank you and Jason for everything. Like, you guys are the American family, and you sacrifice so much for all of us, and I really, really do thank you from the bottom of my heart. I had a little glimpse of that life, and it's tough, but thank you. I'm not gonna get too deep into that because I'll probably cry about that too. Because I really am appreciative of everybody who lives that life. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart for your service, you and him, because you both serve. So anyway, like, David's been working really hard, like, ups and downs, so many speed bumps, so many everything, and he's finally there. Like, he's at the finish line, and I just can't be prouder than him. Like, honestly, having a man who is so dedicated not only to his job and like being successful, but he's completely dedicated to me and my son. I mean, he loves us dearly. Like, it's just so awesome. Like, my heart is so full, and I'm so proud of him. And I don't even know if he's gonna watch this video, and it doesn't really matter. Like, you all should know that David is amazing, and I'm lucky to have him in my life. Like, honestly, I really am. But he's just done so great, and he's finally getting marked up. He's gonna be a full-time conductor, and I am excited. And the thing that comes with that is finally, like, after 2.5 years of being together, love him so much. I cannot wait to you know, take those next steps, like moving in together, you know, getting married, whatever, like having our family together. And with him getting through this, like that is becoming more of a reality. And I'm excited. I'm nervous. Like obviously any big change in life like that makes you nervous, but like I'm not going to keep going on and on about it, but sorry, I'm marking off my notes. Trying to distract myself from the crying. But he has just been, like I said, he's been dedicating himself so much to his job, and he's still dedicated himself to like me and Bryson, and just being the family guy and being positive and supporting me whenever I need it, because, you know, we're not all perfect, and just so proud of him. Like if any of you know David or are friends with him on Facebook through me, like tell him congratulations, because he really has put amazing amounts of effort into this, and it hasn't sunk into him yet. Like he's not super excited yet. He's getting there, you know, because it's kind of still surreal to him, but he did it. He did it all on his own. Like all the studying he did on his own, all of the work he's done on his own. Like he really has just, it's amazing. Like when you find someone who is dedicated no matter what, and they face challenges head on, and like being laid off for several months, like that was tough. Like, and still making time for everything else. Like he really is just so great, and Bryson and I really are blessed to have him, and I'm just very proud of him. So if he does watch this, David, I love you. I'm proud of you. I know I've told you that, and you literally amaze me every day. I don't tell you that often enough, and I hate that I don't, but I want you to know, like, I'm talking just to you right now. You're amazing. I love you, and I cannot wait for us to be able to start a life like even more together. So sorry, little segue just for them. 2.5 years, praise to you. My longest relationship is 3 months. I've convinced myself I'm cursed. Haha, too goofy to handle. No, Ashley, you are not cursed. You are not too hard to handle. You're not going to settle. That's good. Like, don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. Like, you do not settle. You are amazing. Like, the reason I've kept in touch with you so much is because you are amazing. Like, you are so great, and you deserve an equally great guy, and they're rare. They are out there. They're rare, but they are out there, and you will find them one day, and you'll be truly happy, and that's all I want. Like, I love my friends. Every single one of you, whether I've known you personally, I've known you for 10 years, I've known you for 2 months, like, I love you all. And I just want all of you to be happy. So Ashley, don't you ever, like, you're amazing, and you're not cursed. Like, you just haven't found someone who equals up to how amazing you are. That's all it is. It's okay. I've been single going on 6 years. Yes, Jessica, I'm sorry you went through that, but yeah, sometimes being single is fine. Hey, Mary. Hi, Crystal. You guys missed my emotional mess. Like, I can't guarantee it's not going to come back, but y'all missed that. Okay, other things going on in my life. Like I said, we're just chatting tonight. This is Live with Lacey, just being real. I am super excited. Go ahead, Ashley, let the waterworks fall. I've done this live in front of everybody, so you can do it behind your screen. I get to start working from home full-time with my full-time job with Blue Cross. Come October. Like, this came Friday afternoon out of nowhere. Like, I knew that I was approved for and it was coming, but I thought, like, before the end of the year, you know, eventually it'll happen, whatever. No, like, I get an email on Friday and it's like, we need you to turn all this stuff in within the hour. We're going to be contacting you. Do this, do that, do this and the other. And the targeted start date's like October 12th. What? Like, I thought I had months to prepare my office. Like, okay, I feel honest tonight. I know you guys see Live with Lacey, and I have a pen as a pointer, whatever. This is a mess. Like, I realize that. It's because this is my office that I'm going to use for full-time work from home, and I am trying to get it ready. Because this room, again, let's be honest, we all have one of these. We all have one of those, like, catch-all rooms. This was the room that I kept, like, all my Christmas decorations in. I kept all my Halloween decorations in. It was like, oh, this wreath doesn't really fit the season. Let me throw it in the catch-all room. Mess. It was a room that I had been needing to clean for a while, but never got done. And now it's like fire lit under my butt. Oh, my crap. I have to get this room ready in like a matter of weeks with my busy schedule and being a single mom and doing Limelight and doing the sorority and everything else. I'm a little bit stressed. It'll happen. But just so you know, Live with Lacey will be getting an update at some point. But yes, you're going to see this like craziness behind me. Don't judge. I'm sorry. I'm getting ready to work from home. Like, true life. Hashtag true life. I had a catch-all room and I'm sorry. But not. But I have started making a backdrop. My dad is helping me. Hopefully, opinion. And actually wearing this is probably going to sway your opinion. So ignore that I'm going to wear the shirt. Like, I won't ever wear hot pink again. But I'm thinking like this color, like hot pink background. Is that cool? Like, I wanted to get black, but then I was thinking I wear black a lot. I'm going to be a floating head. Not a good look. Then I thought white, but then it was like, I'm super pale. I'm going to like be eyes because I'm just going to kind of melt into the white. So I went with hot pink. So I won't wear the shirt when I do it, so I'm not a floating head. I need to make a note of that. I'm going to have to be conscious of that. But hot pink background, like where this black is, but better. It'll be like right here. Eventually I'll upgrade it to like sparkly or something, but I haven't found that yet. So right now we're going to roll with hot pink. Hopefully it works out. Like, work in progress. Live with Lacey will be getting an updated background soon. Somebody told me I need a theme song. If anybody's good at theme songs, throw one my way. We can do a little Live with Lacey theme song if that's what y'all want. So I am all about pleasing my... I'm not even saying that because that's weird. I'm definitely not using that phrase. You guys are really getting me at my most random moment right now. Like, this is real life. I hope you all love it. Anyway, so I'm going to be working from home soon. That's why my office is a mess. A mess. Like, y'all are just going to see, like, my mess tonight because I've cried. I've talked about how I'm addicted to my phone. I've talked about how I had a catch-all room and it is a mess. Like, just true life tonight. Hopefully y'all can relate because me. Thank you, Ashley. Fans? No, Crystal, I'm not using that phrase. That's weird. No. Friends. Friends. I am here to please my friends. I like that better. Fans sounds super not me. Okay. Team success. I'm just going to go there. Since I've been with Limelight, I have been incredibly blessed in a lot of ways. I'm only going to talk about one of those ways tonight. Because both of these kind of tie in together. But my team, okay, so Crystal is on here. She is my immediate upline, and we have this team called Team Shine. And we've done awesome, like breaking records this month. My team, Beauty Brigade, is breaking all kinds of records. And like for me, like we're selling 3,200, which is a big deal for me. Like I never thought that number would come. So now it's like, will I ever see 5,000? And you know what? I'm going to. That's not me being conceited, but like it's going to happen. And it's not because I'm doing awesome. It's because my girls, Brittany, Christy, Shirley, Bev, Patty, you guys, you just blow my mind. Like, I know I say mind blown a lot, but every time I check and that number rises and we get closer to 5,000, it's like, I just started in June. What is going on? Because I'm not selling that much, but I just have a fabulous team. Like, these girls work so hard and they're so motivated and it's amazing. So then Team Shine, Crystal, I don't know where we're at, but I know we're like up there, like way bigger than last month. Like, holy crap. The numbers coming out are just amazing. But the biggest one like that we've really been talking about is the team that we all fall under, like the hierarchy. It's called Beauty Mavens. If you're in direct sales, you understand the whole team structure. But anyway, it's one of my teams. Beauty Mavens, we just hit $100,000 in sales in a month. A month. Like last month, we were excited to hit 80,000, and we had like an $11,000 day yesterday. Yeah, yesterday with the lipstick launch. We hit $100,000. Like, a lot of you probably don't care, and that's fine. Like, tune out if you don't like it, but this is my list of things I'm going over, so. But $100,000, huge. And Christina's only been with the company a few months too. Like, the things that are happening at Limelight, I almost don't know what to say, because my mind hasn't fully processed this. Like, the idea of $100,000 in sales as a team in 1 month's time is just something that, like, my mind still hasn't fully caught on to. Not because I don't understand numbers. I love numbers. I'm a math nerd. But, like, I'm sorry. Like, I just don't know what to say. Like, it's I've done direct sales in the past, but not, like, fully committed like I have in this company. And the thought of that is just is crazy to me. Like, when Christina said we were going for this goal, it's like $100,000. Like, okay, yeah, I'll throw out there, yeah, you guys are doing awesome. Like, we can totally hit that, but not. I didn't fully believe it until probably like a week ago, when it was within grasp. Like, holy crap. And it happened. And Christina got on live the other night, and apparently it is a team thing, because she cried on camera too. So I just feel like I've just gotten my rites of passage to Team Beauty Mavens, because I just had a breakdown on camera. So apparently that's just a thing. But yeah, like, amazing. And, you know, next month, who knows what we're going to hit. Like, we can say, oh, our goal is 125, but then we're going to hit like 150 with no problem. It's just, it's crazy. This company, what's happening? Like, again, I mean, I'm not trying to come off any sort of way, but I'm just talking through notes today. Like, my heart is literally full. And more than the sales number, like, I'm amazed by that, but the teamwork, like, it literally, to get there, has been a combination of teamwork from everybody. And I say literally a lot. Sorry. Again, that was a squirrel moment. Sorry. But it has been a team effort, and it is amazing. I've not seen teamwork like this probably ever. Not in any classes I've taken. Not in any other team I've been on. I've seen some good teams, but this is like a crazy good team. Everybody works well together. They support one another. I can ask a question, and I have like 6 girls telling me the answer. I can say, hey, I did this. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, kind of insignificant thing, but they blow it up to be like, holy crap, you're a rock star. And that feels great. And like, you just don't have that everywhere. Actually, anywhere. Like, it really is a rare thing. And my heart is just full, because I have this extra family who supports me no matter what, and they support each other no matter what. And there's not that whole like catty competition thing that a lot of groups of women have, and it just, my bucket is full. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay, the last super exciting thing for me. It's exciting for me, but probably for the rest of you it's not that exciting, but whatever. We're just chatting tonight, and if any of you guys want to share anything, by all means, plug it in the comments. Let's just real talk tonight. So I was talking to my Kappa Delta girls, and we were talking about educationals. Every year we have a certain number of educationals we have to do. It's a requirement. We do them every year. But you know how you kind of just get in a rut and you kind of regurgitate the same topics and the same kind of trainings and the same educationals over and over and over again? Like, you do it in corporate America, you do it in a sorority, like, it just happens everywhere. And so we were talking about them, and our requirement of the number of educationals was actually lowered by a couple. So it was like, oh, okay, now like we have a little bit of extra time that we can dedicate. Like, let's liven things up. Let's get fresh, new ideas. Like, let's get something really engaging, really interactive, something that the girls will like. You know, we can do educationals all day long about, I don't know, like, I don't even know what to throw out there. I don't know. You know, but let's do something engaging. And so we came up with one for one of our categories, which is basically like diversity, kind of. And that one's really fun. We've done it in the past, but it's been a few years ago. I'm super excited because it's connecting people, and that's something that I have a heart for. But then the other one is sorry for the face. My face tells everything, I think, but I hate to say this because it makes us sound like shallow sorority women, which isn't the case. Like, we have tons of categories that include diversity and altruism and all of these great things. But like, there's this one, it's basically like personal presence and how to present yourself in a, you know, well. So again, I don't mean to make us sound like shallow sorority women, but it's a thing. Like, it's a group of women. Like, it happens. Like, everybody wants to look nice. But anyway, that's one of our categories. And so I had this great idea. Because of Limelight, I have contacts with makeup artists, which is something I'd never had before. And really, I didn't do a whole lot of makeup until Limelight. I'm a tomboy, still am. But now I can be like a girly, pretty tomboy, and it feels wonderful. Like, I feel pretty. So I thought, let me just throw this out there. Let's see if any makeup artists would be willing to do this. I can't guarantee you girls anything, but let's see if we can have like a makeup workshop with a professional makeup artist. And I threw it out there, and within like 5 minutes, literally like 5 minutes, maybe not even that, like a minute, I have a couple of my friends who are makeup artists like, thank you, Sherry, you are a godsend. And a girl, her name is Rayalina, amazing, beautiful, spunky, fun, very sweet and like loving woman. She's in Chicago, and her and I connected. She called me. This is before my phone died. She called me and we talked, and she is 100% in. Like, she is so ready to do this like professional like makeup workshop, class, whatever we haven't figured out the complete details yet, but like, she's gonna come down and she's going to do this for me. And she's not on my team. Like, let's also go there. She's not on my team. She's on a different team. But she's still saying, I would love to do this. Let's do this. Like, let's work together. Let's get this done. And what? You don't have that. Like, someone on another team is saying, I'm coming and I'm helping you. Which, I mean, it helps both of us. So it's win-win. But like, what? Just amazing. And she has a full busy life. Like, she has a life of her own. She has her own business to run. Like, she's also trying to do her own, you know, her own stuff. Like, she's a professional makeup artist. It's wedding season. Like, she's so slam busy, and she's still going to send me dates, and we're going to work it out, and it's going to happen. Like, it doesn't happen often, but I'm kind of speechless. I'm just amazed. And God, I mean, oh, seriously, whenever you think positively and you really are thankful for the blessings in your life and you focus on the positive things, like I said, that whole mind like a child mindset earlier, good things happen. You know, and maybe those good things are always there and we just don't notice them as much because we're in a rut or we're thinking negatively, but I like to believe in the power of positive thinking, and when you really fully think positively, like, positive things happen. I'm excited, and the educational isn't even for me, but like, I'm going to be there, obviously, you know, and I'm going to take the tips and tricks, and I'm going to take notes. Sorry, my hair is crazy, you know, and it's just amazing how someone can be like, yeah, I would love to help you. And other direct sales companies that I've heard about, like I said, I haven't ever really been like fully immersed in one, but they're so competitive. Like, you just don't hear about that. And maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not there. But like, from what I hear from my friends in other direct sales companies, and I'm not naming any, I'm not here to, I just won't do that. I'm not here to bash anybody. But like, other direct sales companies that are really popular right now, like, you always hear about people getting bullied, or like nobody wanting to help, or like the competition being so. And actually, as a customer of direct sales, because I love supporting my direct sales, you know, friends, you get the same thing. You buy from one person, and then another friend has a party and it's with a different consultant, and let's like, the first consultant gets so terribly mad at you because you're helping another friend with their party, and it's like, why? At the end of the day, I'm still supporting your company, you know, and if I need another product, like, chances are I'm gonna go to you. I'm just helping this friend with this party through this other consultant. Like, why is it a big deal? And other direct sales companies are just kind of, and it always leaves a bad taste in my mouth, because it's like, I bought from you, you know, and I'm the same way. Like, if you buy from me one day and you support another friend with a party from a different consultant, you're still buying Limelight. Like, I'm excited. Like, the whole point of my business is I'm excited that you're putting it on because this is truly great stuff. And you should have it. And if you're supporting one of your friends, like I do that, support your friends. I'm not saying you buy from me once and you are mine and always mine. Like, I would love that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to throw your business away, but like, you have a best friend who has a party with another consultant, like, by all means, please support your friend. Like, that's what we should do. But you just don't get that in other companies. And so having someone, especially as high profile as like Ray Alina, and Ray, if you watch this, I know you're very humble and you're going to hate everything I say because I'm putting you on a pedestal, but you deserve to be there because you are amazing. You're amazing, phenomenal woman. Love you. And I'm excited to work with you. I'm so excited. But yeah, to have someone from a different team, like, say, yes, let's do this. Like, I'm excited about this. This is going to be so fun. Let me help you. Unreal. Completely unreal. Like, let me even compare it to, like, anybody else's job. Like, let's say you're working at company ABC, and you're on this team, and you're doing all of this, and you reach out to someone on a different team within that company who's, like, let's say the same level as you, or even a level underneath you. You say, hey, do you want to help me with this? Like, nobody helps you because everybody is so like, ooh, I might not get a promotion, or like, that's going to take some spotlight off of me. Like, why do we always feel the need to have our 15 seconds of fame constantly? Like, honestly, a lot of the times that I feel that I get, and I don't have to be noticed all the time, but the times that I feel like I'm getting noticed is when I'm helping somebody else. Like, I help someone else, and you get so much praise from that. And I think because it's such a rarity. I don't know what happened with society, but when I was a little kid, it seemed like everybody helped everybody. Now, like, it's almost the exception to hear of somebody selflessly helping someone else. You just don't hear about it anymore. So the fact that someone is taking time out of their day to help me, who isn't on my team or anything like that, that's a rare thing, right? Alina, you are amazing and beautiful inside and out. And again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm super excited to get this going. Again, this is like one-on-one talk. Super excited to get this going, and this is going to be a lot of fun. And it is going to be so helpful for my girls, and it's going to be so helpful for me, and I'm ready to rock this. So thank you. Seriously, thank you. So I don't know, like, one day and all of this has happened. It's just been a really good day. The biggest thing is I just feel I'm so busy, and hopefully somebody can relate to this, but like I love to be busy. Again, I'm like ADD, so I have to keep myself busy with things, otherwise I drive myself crazy because my mind won't stop working, and it feels like I need to do something, I need to do this, I need to sign up for that, I need to do this. And so if I keep myself busy and I literally don't have any other time to sign up for anything, then it's awesome. So I'm crazy busy, and just when you get busy, you feel fulfilled in some ways, but like there's always like, you know, your heart kind of has like different buckets that need to be filled fairly regularly, whether it be emotional buckets, you know, like relationship buckets, kid buckets, success buckets, whatever your buckets may be. I'm not going to go through the whole list. You know, so there's always times when like your buckets start running low and you start feeling fulfilled in all these other areas, but like there's always that bucket that's not being fulfilled. Today was one of those days where I feel like right now all my buckets are full. Overflowing even. Like all of my buckets right now are full. And I almost hate throwing that out there because it seems like every time I think, wow, life is so great, like I'm so happy, I feel so full and everything's going great, it kind of feels like it comes crashing down. So I hate throwing that out there because it feels like when I throw that out there, then the universe is like, wait a minute, you can't be that happy. Let's take some away. So I'm a little nervous that's going to happen just because it always does. And I'm sure other people can relate to that because it seems like whenever you're super, super happy, like something happens and it just comes crashing down. I hope that doesn't happen. Like right now, I would really love to enjoy a season of just feeling fulfilled completely. other than sleep. That is one bucket that probably will never be full. So I'm just kind of used to that one being pretty much like empty. But yeah, like I'm gonna try and enjoy this season of fulfillment like a child. That's kind of like my motivation right now. I really want to enjoy life and all the good things that are in my life right now, like my son enjoyed a simple helicopter ride or a simple ride in a fire truck, or just getting to see a helmet. Like, it's a helmet, who cares? But he thought that was the coolest thing. Like, you would have thought that the man was handing him a gold brick when he handed him his helmet, to see it. And I really think there's a lot of power in that. Like, I think we all need to love life like that. If someone hands you anything, I mean, it could be something big like, hey, here's an extra $100 because I know you could use it. Obviously, that's a great thing. But if someone is passing you in a supermarket, you don't even know who they are, and they're like, I love that dress. I wear LuLaRoe all the time, but I love that dress. Is that LuLaRoe? You look great in it. Like, enjoy it. Treat that compliment like a gold bar and hold on to that and enjoy it and just enjoy life. That's really the whole point of today. Like, that's the lesson I got from today. I'm using you all as a sounding board. Hopefully that's fine. Again, if you want to hear about makeup, I can do that too. Like, I'm here to please my friends, so drop it in the comments. But right now it was just kind of like I wanted to talk about what I got from today. Kind of like a little, you guys are my sounding board. Let me talk out my thoughts. But that's what I got from today. We really just need to take the time to enjoy our lives. Like, you can be busy, but still take a moment each day to appreciate what has happened. And one of the things I've focused on, and I feel like I've gotten fairly good at, is when something negative happens in my life, instead of like being negative about it or dwelling on it or thinking, oh, there's so much bad in my life. Like, let me go to that dark place that we tend to go to when everything around us seems to be crashing in. Like, I'm really trying to focus on the lessons you get from those negative things. Like, okay, I got a divorce, but what's the good from that? Like, I got Bryson. Through my divorce, I became a better mom. I became a better employee. I became a better parent because I had me to rely on. Like, it was me. And so it was either make or break. Like, I have a kid to take care of. I don't have the choice to crumble. I can't just get in the fetal position and cry my worries away. I mean, don't get me wrong. There were plenty of nights of tears, but you kind of pick yourself up and you move through it. And had I not gotten divorced or went through that, I would have never found that strength, and so divorce is a horrible thing, but good night, Jessica. Divorce is a horrible thing, but like everything negative that happens in your life, there's always something good from it. I will never forget, and this has been a very, very long time ago. I was at a conference through my youth group at church, and we were somewhere, and there was this girl in a wheelchair, and I got into a conversation with her just in, I think we were like washing our hands at the bathroom, something completely off the wall. Like, it was just one of those divine moments. And I got in a conversation, and it came up. I'm pretty blunt and I'm pretty straightforward. I tend to ask people all these questions and people get offended or not. She wasn't offended. Fine. And I was like, what happened? Why are you in the wheelchair? Thinking she would say, oh, I was born with, whatever. I've been in a wheelchair my whole life. No. She said, I was in a really horrible car accident and it put me in a wheelchair. Like, I hope I can walk one day, but right now, this is my season of life. Like, I'm going to be in this wheelchair. And I'm like, oh, that's horrible. Like, I will pray for you. I'll be thinking about you. Like, I really hopefully you can walk again. And for whatever reason, some people, even me, like, I'm a pretty private person. Well, used to be until Live with Lacey. But like, sometimes you just get that nagging feeling like you should talk to this person more and go a little bit deeper. So apparently she had this feeling. She went deeper with me, and she explained that, and I'm going to go deep, and if you don't want to hear it, I'm sorry, but like, I'm just going to tell you the story, and hopefully it doesn't offend anybody. But like, she said that, and we were young. I'm in high school, so she was also in high school. Like, we're young. But anyway, like, she was saying how she had been raped and molested a lot throughout, her entire life, whatever, like, really tough circumstance. And when she said this, I didn't fully understand it, but I really do now. Like looking back, and I thought she was crazy at the time. I mean, it was a powerful moment and I appreciated her for that, but like, I thought she was crazy. But she said, thank God I went through all of that, like all of, you know, the rape and the molestation and all that, because my doctor said that all of that must have made me stronger, because if I wasn't as strong as I was, I would have died in that car accident. And I would, you know, or I would never walk again. And here I am. Yes, I'm in a wheelchair right now, but like, I'm going to walk again. And I'm not dead. You know, so thank God for the bad things in my life, because it made me so much stronger that I survived that. Like, I believe it was all for a reason. Mind blown. Like, who says that? You think, what? You know, who thanks God for something as horrible as that? But if you think about it, like, it really is amazing. And that's a really extreme example. And again, sorry, like, that I went there. But it's just one of those things that's always stuck with me. I mean, I think I went to this, like, my sophomore year of high school. And not giving my age away, but I'm a lot older than that now. And it has always stuck with me. And, like, going through something horrible, which is definitely not on the same scale as what she went through. But, like, going through a divorce and finding myself as a single parent, like, suddenly, you grew, or me, I grew, and I became so much stronger, and I feel like it's really prepared me for everything. So, like, thank you, God, that I went through this horrible thing, because I'm so much stronger for it now. I did not mean to get this deep tonight. I am sorry, y'all. I feel like Oprah tonight. Not as fabulous as Oprah, but like a very, 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 very lower version of that. But yeah, just, I don't know. The point is, enjoy life, appreciate everything that happens, good or bad, and just thank God for everything, good and bad, and life will treat you well. That's what I'm experiencing. It's not always treating me well, but you know what? At the end of the day, like, my success rate of surviving everything is 100%. Like, I'm still here. I'm still thriving. And even when I'm not thriving, like, I'm still here. I'm still going. And there's always glimmers of hope and goodness in my life, regardless of what's going on. So, like, we should hold on to that. We really should. That's it. This went a lot longer than I meant it to. It got a lot deeper than I meant it to. Y'all bring something out in me. Ooh. Sorry, I'm reading a comment. Absolutely, Ashley. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, every single thing happens for a reason. You know, and every season we go through in life, whether it's a good season, a bad season, you know, whatever, is like preparing you for something else. So, I am going to kind of end, just because I think we got super deep and it's really late. But, like, the takeaways from this, and I am by no means an expert, so if you don't want to listen to me, again, that's fine. But, like, these are my takeaways. Live each day completely grateful for everything, good or bad. And let's live a life more like a child. Let's think of things like a child. If you are given even the smallest thing, someone gives you a quarter for a shopping cart at Aldi. Enjoy that. That's your gold brick of the day. My son was excited about, like, a helmet, a dirty helmet. He thought that was the coolest thing ever. You know, we need to live more like that. Like, if we could live like a child, how happy would we be? How happy would everybody else around us be? Like, what a difference in the world would that make if we actually appreciated and loved everything that happened? Even if it was small. You know, the small things are what make life, because big things don't happen every day, but small things do. So if you appreciate the small things and treat them like your gold brick, then the small and the big things are all going to be fantastic. And when something bad happens, it's not going to be that bad on the grand scale. Yeah. Sorry. Live with Lacey tonight got deep. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you have any questions about anything I've said, anything I'm wearing, like, yeah. 7 more minutes and it's midnight. Seriously, I've been talking that long. Yeah, the gold brick of the day. Like, I am going to be looking for my gold bricks every day. I mean, I think I'm going to unplug every once in a while, too. I hate being without my phone, but I think if I had my phone charged, I don't think a lot of this would have happened today. I really don't. Again, everything happens for a reason. Like, who knew my car charger would break after for so long? Like, I don't even know why it's not charging. It just decided not to. Who knows? But thank God, because it has given me my gold brick of the day. Like, and that's something we really need to find every day. All the small things, all the big things, everything should be a gold brick, regardless of how big or small it is. And we should appreciate and hold on to those things, because that will carry us through the bad times. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you all enjoyed this. I didn't mean to go this long. I didn't mean to go this deep, and I'm sorry I had a breakdown earlier. But again, if you need anything, contact me. If you have any other topics you want to discuss on Live with Lacey, like, let me know. I still feel weird saying that because I don't have my own TV show, but y'all seem to think that I do. And it's fine. Like I said, I'm here to please my friends. But yeah, so that's today's little motivation, and I hope you all enjoyed it, and I love you all, and I hope you all have a great night. Get some sleep. Like, let's try not to be team no sleep all the time. Let's get some sleep, and yeah, good night. God bless, and take care.